nice day here in Singapore. Well, maybe because it's still early and the sun and humidity hasn't come out yet, but we're gonna enjoy it. Right now we are on our way back downtown to the conservatories. Once we got our media passes, we headed straight to the iconic Super Tree Grove. These trees range from 25 to 50 meters in height and is home to over 200 species of plants from all over the world. It costs $8 to access the skywalk, and the views are worth every penny. Okay, so Jake's gonna tell us an interesting fact about these trees. Go!
They have photovoltaic cells on them, which is basically solar panels so that it can collect sunlight to light them up at night.
Yay! Every evening, the trees come alive with lights and music. Our next stop are the conservatories, the two large glass domes that can be seen from the top of the super trees. Cloud Forest is the most popular dome as it contains the world's tallest indoor waterfall, pouring from 35 meters high and providing a gentle mist for the surrounding greenery. It costs $28 for both conservatories, and the experience is definitely one of a kind. Is unreal. I literally feel like I've been transported into some sort of surreal, futuristic jungle. Fun fact, go!
So they use a special type of glass in these domes, which cuts out a lot of the heat from the sun, because they want to keep it cool in here, but it allows the
At the end, you view an important video about the effects of climate change and what the future might look like if we don't change our destructive ways.
Extreme weather events are more extreme.
Damages buildings and roads.
1 in every 5 plants is critically endangered or extinct.
The flower dome consists of a drier climate and incorporates exotic plants from 5 different continents. We are now in the flower dome, and because it's spring, they actually have these Japanese cherry blossoms blooming all over the place. The seasonal flower display changes throughout the year. You can check their website to see what flowers are there before going. Just got done with the conservatories. I really enjoyed going to both of those, but if you're not really into just flowers, I would recommend just going to Cloud Forest. It did have beautiful flowers as well, but it had the waterfall and all these other different interesting things to look at. So if you only had to pick one, Cloud Forest.
Same thing, isn't it? I think it's over there.
last day here in Singapore. Well, kind of our last day. Tomorrow our flight isn't until the afternoon, but as I mentioned before, we plan to check in early because I heard the airport was really cool and there's a lot of stuff to do. So that's our plan for tomorrow. Today, I think we're going to check out the Art Science Museum, which I heard has a cool Future World exhibit going on right now. And then maybe check out Little India and Chinatown. Entry for the Future World exhibit costs $17. The experience consists of high-tech interactive art using lights, projections, and more. That was actually really fun. A lot of the art is interactive and very hands-on, so that made it really interesting. You're not really allowed to film in there, so the clips I did get was before they told me to turn off the camera, but you can take pictures, so that's nice. Next stop is Chinatown. So you guys probably don't know this, but I spent 4 years living in China for high school, and before that, when I was a kid, I spent 5 years living in Taiwan. So whenever I come to a Chinatown or something, it kind of just brings back old memories, and it's kind of fun to practice my Chinese again and stuff. No trip to Singapore is complete without a stop at Singapore's Chinatown. It's the place to be for authentic food, cheap souvenir shopping, and beautiful temples. Right behind me is the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple, a must-see one in Chinatown. I'm not really dressed appropriately, so I just sent Jake in to get some B-roll for me. I don't think a dress code is enforced, but it is a religious site and I just wanted to be respectful. The Buddha Tooth Relic Temple was recently built in 2007 and claims to protect a tooth of Buddha that was recovered in 1980. The temple was architecturally designed to represent the Buddhist mandala, a symbol of universal connection. Okay, so we're back at Marina Bay Sands in this shopping mall. We left Chinatown just in time to avoid the rain, so that's good. Jake really wants to see sunset up on the top of Marina Bay Sands. Normally you have to pay $23 to go on the observation deck if you're not staying there, but we heard that you could just go to one of the restaurants or cafes and just buy a drink and sit and watch the sunset. So we're gonna try that and see how it works out. We decided to go to Spago Bar and Lounge, located on the top floor of Marina Bay Sands next to the infinity pool. We were pleasantly surprised to find that our cocktails were 50% off that day, so we only spent $7 for our drink and view. Watching the super trees from above was a great way to end our last night in Singapore. Hey guys, we are at the airport on our way to Bali. We were going to try to check in early and hang out at the airport for a little bit. We heard the Changi Airport has a lot of cool things to do and facilities to hang out in while you wait for your flight. However, we found out that we were in Terminal 4. Most of the cool things to do are in the other 3 terminals that are all kind of connected, but Terminal 4 is kind of off on its own. It is possible to get to the other terminals via shuttle bus, but we were just feeling too tired and worn out and decided not to. We have to save something for next time anyways. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. We had such an amazing time here in Singapore. It's definitely one of the coolest cities I've ever been to. Thank you guys so much for watching. Our next stop is Indonesia, so if you're not subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe to stay tuned for more videos. Bye!